So I'm going to be reading from a little portion in my new book, An Uncommon Love. And this is the portion where Sudha, who has been helping Murthy from day one with all his ideas for Infosys and also the seed money, now feels that it's time for her to formally join Infosys. And I'll read to you that section and what happens there. One evening, when it was just the two of them at the dinner table, Sudha told Murthy, I want to be involved with Infosys in a more significant way. I'm not satisfied with just running errands and being your girl Friday. I know I can't quit my job until the company is more stable, but I can start coding. You know I'm more experienced than any of our new hires. Murthy stopped eating, and though his plate was still half full, he pushed it away. There was a pained look on his face. Sudha was surprised. She had made muli sambar, one of his favorite dishes. For a moment, she wondered if she had forgotten to add salt. Then Murthy said, I'm sorry, you can't work at Infosys. Sudha could not believe her ears. She had to ask Murthy to repeat himself. And he did. Even though he looked apologetic, his voice was resolute. The two of us cannot be in the same company. Looking at his face, Sudha could see that her husband felt terrible about turning her down, but she could also see that he was dead serious. How is this fair, she asked, more upset than she had ever been with him, and hurt. Even when he had tried to break up with her, she had not felt this deep hurt turning inside her like an iron skewer. She knew she shouldn't say any more while she was so angry, but she couldn't stop the words that poured out of her. Who was it that supported you all along when no one believed in your crazy vision? Who accompanied you on those hundreds of frustrating visits to the Reserve Bank? Who advised you to target the international market? Who encouraged you when you felt desperate? Who held you when you couldn't sleep at night? Who gave you the money for the equity for the company? Even today, the company is operating out of the apartment I bought with my savings. A part of Sudha hated herself for saying these things. What she was really trying to say was that Murthy had broken her heart and shattered her dreams. Murthy looked more unhappy than ever, but he said in a steady voice, you did all of it and more. I admit it fully. Without you, Infosys would not have been born, but it still would not be right for you to get formally involved with the company. You've heard the horror stories about family-owned businesses, the same ones that I have, and you're experiencing some of them right now at your job. I don't want Infosys to be looked at in the same way. I didn't go through all these traumatic ups and downs just to have Infosys perceived as dynastic or nepotistic, like so many of the large companies in India. And so here we have a moment of conflict, deep conflict. How is this couple going to overcome this? Well, I guess people will have to read the book to find out.